Back in 1989, I went to visit a place called Canyon de Guadelupe in Mexico. To get there, you had to veer off Route 2 onto a dry lake bed that went on for, 200 miles. You would be flying over this lake bed at about 60 miles an hour until finally you would see little sticks appearing from the ground that had red flags on them. You followed those sticks until they led you into one of the arroyos. As you went into the canyon, you would suddenly go over wet surfaces on the road that turned into little stream beds fed by lithium spring water. Suddenly, palms were everywhere. Birds were chirping, water was splashing, leaves were rattling in the midnight breeze. And then you would find yourself climbing the canyon wall until you came to a ledge, maybe 5 acres wide, and you would notice all these hot tubs sitting amongst the palms. You pull your vehicle over next to one of them, throw your sleeping bag out on the ground, and then climb into the hot tub and soak. There were goddesses all over this canyon. Lovely women who, also visitors, would just come and hang out. And as they walked through the forest of palm trees, for me, it felt like I was in another world. It was so peaceful and calm. After a while, my mind began to play a trick with me, and I would see these goddesses hiding behind trees and in the rock canyons as I would take hikes during the day. I always felt like I was being watched. And when I turned around, there would be no one there, and yet they were everywhere. When I came back to San Francisco, I was telling my friends about this experience and how real it felt. And I said I'd like to do a painting of it, only in this time I'd like to place one of the goddesses in the pool. And so my friend Sherry, she agreed to be my model. And in this case, I gave her green wings to suggest she really was a goddess. This painting technically was difficult because, well, it's a nighttime painting. And it's lit by the moon. It's not easy to replicate moonlight in a painting. But in this case, I succeeded. The pool goddess.